Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for finding me. If you feel like subscribing, that would be great. Thank you so much. You can leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and all that fun stuff. We are here today to talk about a box set. Hell yes, 8 movies. They are making their worldwide debut. It is Cinematic Vengeance. So this is from Eureka. This is a set of films from Joseph Ko. Joseph Ko is a Taiwanese filmmaker, but he set up his production company in Hong Kong. So these are kind of like Hong Kong / Taiwan films. They were shot all in Taiwan. They have a mix of cast from Hong Kong and Taiwan, a mix of fight choreographers, and they really kind of have that feel of Taiwanese independent martial arts films, but they were released through the company in Hong Kong. So it's kind of this interesting hybrid thing. These films are all making their worldwide Blu-ray debut on this set. There are 8 movies. And so what I'm going to do in this video is give you an overview of what the set is. I'm not going to do a full review of all of the films. I've watched 2 of them so far. I'm going to review the films by disc because they are paired on the discs as double features. And it's done thematically. It's really interesting. I'll talk about that in a second. So you have 4 discs, 8 films, and they're segmented into 2 halves. So the first 2 discs, and I have the press release here from Eureka, hell yeah. So thank you to Eureka for sending this to me because I have all the information in one place. The first 2 discs are called Deadly Masters, and these include the 7 Grandmasters and 36 Deadly Styles on disc 1. That's the first double feature. And then the World of the Drunken Master and the Old Master on disc 2. And then discs 3 and 4 are paired together, and they are called Fearless Shaolin. And the films there are Shaolin Kung Fu and the Shaolin Kids on the first disc. So that's disc 3, but it's the first disc of the second half of the set. And then disc 4 has 18 Bronze Men and the Return of the 18 Bronze Men. These films were released between 1974 and 1979. The total runtime of this set is 723 minutes, which is about 12 hours. The language tracks are, you have Mandarin or the original Mandarin and Cantonese tracks. And then there's the English subtitle options too. And you get a lot of bonus features here. There are commentary tracks and other things of that nature. The first disc that I watched so far, the bonus material was just the commentary tracks, but I believe that the later you get into the set, there's maybe some more stuff in there. But so basically, I'm going to just kind of give you an overview of what kind of these films are and what this set is, so that if you're interested, if you're on the fence about it, if you're not familiar with the films, you can get an idea of it. You can see some footage from the films and stuff like that. These are old school martial arts films. Like, they are shapes films. They are basher films. Like, there's a lot of fighting in them. Like, basically, 7 Grandmasters is like nonstop fight scenes from front to back. And they have that kind of like, the kind of more independent, less like the stuff that's not Shaw and the stuff that's not Golden Harvest, right? These films had lower budgets. They filmed a lot of stuff outside on location. And the Taiwanese films in particular, the sets just look very different. They look more lived in when they're working on sets. There are sets that are outside, and they're not these lavish, like, it doesn't look like Shaw films. They have a kind of more raggedy, kind of like shooting from the hip kind of style, and they have more handheld camera. They feel kind of more energetic to me and kind of more unpredictable, and like it's like maverick filmmaking or like almost like guerrilla filmmaking kind of. And they just have their own, unique energy and style. And that's something that some people really, really love. So if you like the Taiwanese martial arts films, or you like the more independent old school, like 70s Kung Fu films, I think you'll really dig this. There's lots and lots and lots of shapes fighting in the first 2. Like I said, I watched that first double feature. It's just like shapes fights, like from start to like finish. There's lots of weapons work, like, these films, I think, are sure to please people who just like, they want to see fighting. They love old school Kung Fu, the wigs, the mustaches, like the beard sweeping villains. Like, it really, like, it's almost like, I said this about the Basher box too. It's like comfort food for people who love these films. They're just so fun. And I think you'll really get a kick out of. Joseph Ko has like this kind of insane sense of humor and weirdness, where like characters are wearing weird wigs and like the costumes are a little strange and they make weird jokes, and like it's like Bizarro World, you know, old school martial arts, where it's just like this weird little twist on it. There's just very kind of like zany and strange. I think people will really dig that if you're fans. But if you're not a fan of old school martial arts, like if you don't dig Shaw Brothers, if you don't dig those old Golden Harvest, like the pre kind of, you know, whatever, Young Master type films. And if you're not a fan of that style, this is not going to change your mind about that. I don't think really, if you're curious about it, this is a good place to start. And if you're a fan, you'll know what it is and you'll enjoy it. But if you're not a fan, I really don't think that this is a set that will change your mind that much. I'm just going over my notes to see if there's anything else here. It's limited to 2,000 copies. There's a 60-page booklet in here. So that's key and killer. That's the limited first run 2000. So I don't know if they're going to make more of these down the line. They may. It hasn't been announced yet, but the book has tons of great pictures and information and essays in it. They really do a good job of historically contextualizing the films and talking about the styles that they're working in, the filmmaking techniques and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty good short overview just to give you an idea of what this set is. If you're curious about it, if you're on the fence about it, I've heard that the 18 Bronzemen films are killer and that those films and 7 Grandmasters are the best films in the set. I loved 7 Grandmasters. I will be reviewing the first disc of the set soon. So if the rest of the films are up to that kind of caliber of quality, I think I will really, really enjoy this set. So I'm looking forward to finishing it out. I will be reviewing the individual discs. Like I said, the set is Cinematic Vengeance. It is from Eureka. It is a Region B release. I will put a link in the description of this video where you can go and check it out. All the films are directed by and written by and produced by Joseph Koh. My name is Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.